I am Steve, and I am just having a great night tonight, folks. I really hope each and every one of you watching are having the same amount of fun and enjoyment and everything that I've been having. Because this has been a great tournament. There's been a lot of fun, a lot of awesome moments and everything. We are in the semifinals. Semifinals will take place on Crater. Folks, I bring to you literally two of the three swag kings of AirMech itself. On the left-hand side, flying around in the Raptor Neo with Anarchy as his pilot, I give you Czander, the OP hero of the day. His opponent for this match in the right-hand side, also in a Raptor Neo. That's right, folks, you are not seeing deja vu or anything. This is both of them, both in the exact same mech. Bill as his pilot, I give you Dissonant. Give it up, folks. Show that OP love, show that support for your favorite player. Because things are going to get real. Dissonant wasting no time using custom V-pathing, sending it straight on down to the factory. He's about to neutralize that factory, take that build time advantage away from Czander, and massively increase his own. By taking over this factory. Or not! He has one creep! I could have sworn I saw 4 creeps there. Is it that derpy creep AI right now? Where one of them is just sitting... I don't know. I guess he was one short. He's got to go all the way back. Fortunately for him, during that entire time, Czander not once comes and checks out anything, giving Dissonant all the opportunity and time that he needs to go, get the extra creep, bring it back, fly it back, take it over. Czander now responding to it, neutralizing it back out, bringing in 2 Dillos into place. Mech on mech action in Neo versus Neo. Dissonant gets out of there with no time to waste. He is just gone out of there. Czander bringing in more Dillos to try to hold this position. Deploys them out. Where is he deploying them? I do not know, actually. Oh, unfortunately for Dissonant, Czander there just in time to stasis blast and prevent one of the creeps from going in, thereby not letting Dissonant get it online for himself, making it harder. Dissonant desperately needs this close outpost online for him. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely costly for him. He's going to lose so many Dillos, so much time, so much effort, and unfortunately for him, he will not get it in time. He comes in, he tries to save the only tank that's remaining. Czander chasing him down, doing the damage. Dissonant needs to drop off the tank just to survive. Dissonant survives, heals up. Czander gives up the chase, but will massively fortify this. So that way if Dissonant tries it again, it's going to be that much harder. But Dissonant, we all know him. He won't try it right away. He will most likely build up units. He will use another custom V-path, send it across the top here, send it into this undefended power station. And now that Czander had devoted everything to the bottom, he realizes this is a huge possibility. And this, folks, is thinking outside the box, thinking ahead, thinking, hey, also knowing your opponent. Not all opponents will do that, but if you have seen and watched Dissonant play, then you would know that that was a huge possibility. And that's really where it's starting to come down in AirMech, guys. About not just playing your game style on the map or something like that, but really learning your opponents, learning their play styles, their decisions. We have seen a lot of Mech Manias. We have seen Dissonant play in a lot of those Mech Manias. We have seen a bunch of times Crater, and we have seen the strategy that he uses. So for those of you that are watching and right now are wondering, like, how can I learn? How can I get better? First, you're learning the general things. If you're newer to the game, you're just learning general stuff as these players show you. But if you're already been with the game for a while and you're looking to take it to the next level, watching these games, sometimes it can be a little bit rough for some of these players because they are showing you their methods, their strategies, their techniques. And you can try to learn from those techniques and counter them, thereby giving yourself an advantage on the battlefield. And right now, all the advantage going in Czander's way. Good defenses all over the place. The only thing that is still staying viable for Dissonant is the fact that he is just non-stop building Dillo after Dillo after Dillo. 23 Dillos out on the battlefield for Czander, 27 Dillos out on the battlefield for Dissonant. They are going blow for blow, Dillo for Dillo. The only difference, though, is Czander floating much more credits. Czander floating 40,000 credits. Dissonant floating 17,000. Dissonant has put more money into his mech itself. He's got those 2 Blade Guardians. He's got 2 levels of armor and 2 levels of Stasis Blast. Whereas Czander, whoa, little crooked path on the end. Dissonant kind of taking a wrong move there, not getting the path quite as straight as he would have planned. That will cause a little bit of derping on those units, but not much. But it still should be interesting to say the least. But look at that. Because Czander in the Neo, and without those extra armor reductions, did you see how much damage each one of those flashers did as he flew by? Right now, Czander, Neos, as you know, they're paper mechs to begin with. They just fall apart so easy. But when you don't have those extra armor boosts on, it makes you just that much more fragile that even at level 7, you're incredibly fragile. Czander, perfect retreat back from the fortress. He scouts as he's retreating. That's something a lot of you guys need to learn how to do. Not just fly directly back to your outpost to heal up or whatever, but to scout it at the same time. Czander almost even knowing exactly where the path leads. Perfect setup because Dissonant did not get that line off. He literally is sending his Dillos right into Czander's Dillos. Yes, so many Dillos. So many jokes that I could say, but I won't. Just getting all that Dillo action going. I'm sure if Gam was here, she would be all about, you know, the Dillos. Yeah, but especially with her new faction. But yet somehow, in the end, even with that failed push, Dissonant is still matching upkeep for upkeep against Czander. However, feeling it on the battlefield, looking at the map, looking at where the units are, where they're spread out, it just feels like Czander, as long as he doesn't start throwing units away, as long as he continues to keep making good choices, it really feels like that this is his game. This is his game to either win or throw. Can Dissonant find a way back into here? He's got the Dillos, but he doesn't have the map. He's just building up a lot, but he's going to constantly have to keep sending them out. Dillos so fragile, dying so fast. Dissonant needs to really scout the map and try to find some sort of path that he can send to that will bypass most of the defenses. The problem is even if he tries to bypass Czander's defenses, there's still neutral defenses to break through. So in the end, let's just do some Fortress Harass. Take out some of those levelers. Try to take that advantage away because Czander right now is massively benefiting between all the units that he has destroyed on his side. And those levelers on top of it. He is massively out-leveling Dissonant by 50%. Level 9 for Czander, level 6 for Dissonant. Dissonant trying to find some way back into this. He will deploy again out from this outpost. He will once again send it down this path, folks. You can see the blue lines. It's coming back in. He's going to try once again for this fortress, but this time he has to defend from Czander's push out of the central fortress at the same time. Czander holds up everything, but he goes down in a crucial moment. He's just too fragile. Those flackers too effective. And Dissonant now has all the opportunity. This is what Dissonant needed. He needed a window of opportunity, and he got it right now. He is clearing out everything. All of Czander's units. Czander down to 16 upkeep. Dissonant at 50 upkeep. How much more can Dissonant take advantage of this? He has wiped out everything at the lower factory. All those units from the middle outposts are gone, and Czander, after so much control in this game, suddenly he finds himself just backed up against the wall, trying to get out of there, trying to use the cloak. Dissonant, great awareness, shooting around, picking up everything. Czander realizing that this is most likely the beginning of the end. He throws up the GG before he drops out, making it an honorable recognition of defeat to his opponent. Folks, great gameplay by both of these players. In the end, though, it will be Dissonant who just slightly came out on top after that unfortunate failed push from Czander from the mid. Had he not died, that push could have gone completely differently. But after that death, it gave Dissonant all the opportunity that he needed. He maximized it and just ran home with it. Great game from both these players, but folks, we still got another semifinals game to go, then our third place match, then our best of 3 final series. Much more AirMech action to come, so don't go anywhere. You're watching OPTV.